insane English shirts worn by K-pop idols. Okay, how exactly does one do that? What did she do? Okay, TBH, this one isn't that bad. Like, I guess it makes sense. However, this one, yeah, this one, I don't know. I can't even begin to explain that. Whatever. Another one here, I can't even begin to explain. Dangerous when wet? Why? This guy literally looks like Edward from Twilight. Bold hands, take, what? I'll be honest, I don't even know if some of this stuff is real. I feel like some of this might be photoshopped, at least I hope. I've never wanted to pee on someone's face more than I want. No, 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 that can't be real. Please, no. Okay, well, I would literally wear that one. To be fair, they absolutely also laugh at us for the things we get in Korean. Imagine getting a tattoo that actually translates to chicken noodle soup. I don't think they wanted that. Speaking of translating other languages, the phrase chuds rise in Ukrainian, which is absolutely probably pronounced differently than that, actually means miracles happen in English. Even chuds have a chance at a successful life in Ukraine. Okay, I would have never pronounced it like that, but what is the evolutionary historic reason why women aren't attracted to intelligence? Surely intelligence helped the hunting group get a juicy mammoth. Women are attracted to actual intelligence, how to succeed in life, not intelligence. Basically, idiotic memory of one's entire Pepe folder and strategic knowledge of how Germany could have won World War II. Fuck! To be fair, I don't think Germany could have ever won World War II, but that is beside the point. Oh, I think I mispronounced that word. When you realize everything happening now means extra homework for history students in the future. History class is literally too difficult because it gets harder as the years go on. Imagine being a subject like math. 2 + 2 has been like that for all of human history. When you put it like that, I don't know why I didn't do better in math. Learns how to throw freaking rocks? Sorry, but the evolutionary arms race ends here. All the other species are soy-facing right now. Imagine just being able to throw a rock and then you control the entire planet. Fish 400 million years ago. I need hands. I need hands!
Where are hands?
I shouldn't be laughing at this. This is not that funny. What's crazy is they ended up getting them. Thanks a lot. Now I have to pay taxes. I have so many good memes this week that I don't even know what direction I want to go in next. If George Washington existed today, he would be woke, says liberal. No, he would not be woke, says Republican. Meanwhile, if George Washington existed today, I am quite fond of Skibbity Toilet. Thanks, Skibbity. His name is literally the Skibbity Toilet. Wow, for real, for real. Okay, maybe all my memes aren't great this week. Car Pope condemns Toyotathon. He says it's literally a pagan holiday. His royalness has always made it clear that Catholics celebrated Honda days instead. Statement from the Vatican. Toyota, Honda, 2 Japanese companies. I've got a lot of questions about Catholicism in the Cars universe. Viva el transportante público. We clearly have a fan of public transportation here. Oh, wait a minute. That's not exactly what I expected. Well, to be fair, in Spanish, there's only 1 letter difference between trans and trains, so I can kind of see where the confusion came up. This stuff literally sucks. Him wearing his thinking cap. Meanwhile, literally the coolest thing ever. Back when the Mexican Empire was literally channeling their inner Napoleonic empire. We're talking levels of drip completely unseen before by man. They should bring this back. Okay, this just looks funny. Target ID now. Oh crap! Their IR strobes aren't flashing in our pattern. What direction are they headed? Towards our lines? Push up a contact rep with salute. Wait for a response. Versus Target ID back then. They're wearing red. So much better back then. Why can't we go back to just wearing different colors? Well, to be fair, there are some gangs in LA that I'm not even gonna finish that statement. At first, we had George Washington. Now we have LeBron James. 2 of the most famous people to lead Americans into battle. I will say the fact that you can see it raining in the picture makes this pretty cool. Le Army is ready. The evil music in the background. Why did they choose that soundtrack? I don't even really watch basketball, but this has been entertaining. It's over for other Olympic teams. Wait, what? Just some guy with a notebook? Oh god, wait a second. That's not any old notebook, that's the Death Note. Light Yagami, please don't do it. Paul, why do some of the Argentinian Olympians have German last names? Oh darling, where do I begin? Love when I get asked this question in real life. Well, where should we begin? And if you close your eyes. Nothing to see here, just a Wikipedia article of the Austrian artist / architect known for painting architecture, the Volksschale, as well as political party, the Communist Party of Germany from 1920. Oh, if only we got this version. If only the Austrian Academy in Vienna accepted him. Me reading Hilter's Wikipedia page after I went back in the past and ruined his painting to get him rejected from art school so I don't have to study his overrated boring paintings in art class. What have I done? History is written by the victors. Sea peoples arrive, causes the collapse of the Bronze Age, refuses to write anything, then leaves. It was that simple. Talk about trolling on a whole different level. Like a civilizational level of trolling. The Roman empire reclaiming its old lands, only to just lose them all over again. We're talking the Eastern Roman Empire, or the Byzantines. There was a brief moment where they pretty much did get a lot of their old stuff back. They were mostly just in the Anatolia Peninsula, as well as the Balkan Peninsula, up until the 6th century, where they really started becoming the old Roman Empire again, before they split up in two. Then from there, it was just a very long, depressing collapse, and it kind of just hurts my heart to watch this. Imagine having to take this L twice. Can I borrow this shirt, Dad? Do not freaking touch. Taking your mom out tonight to Chili's. Oh, so he's gonna need this. What's he gonna do without his fanciest shirt? Wow, you two must be really good friends. Me and bro, after the slightest disagreement. Literally, it's just the division of Rome. Talk about ending the greatest friendship of all time. You are not an Orthodox Russian Tsarist! You live in Hastings, Nebraska. Come on now, let's get real. The amount of Orthodox Russian Tsarists that live in Hastings, Nebraska, it's just a little bit too much. Like, I shouldn't see more than a dozen, honestly. Did you invite Maria? No, I've only had 7 months to know her. And who's he? I don't know. He said he was an anti-communist, so I invited him. The differences between the genders. I guess it's the simple things. Pack your bags. Behold, the town of beer. Where is this, and when will we begin the pilgrimage? I need to visit this beach. This Canadian be like, you have to speak to me in English, not German, because, you just have to, okay? With this Dutch soy jack. Give my friend a cup of coffee at my apartment, send him a tiki, which is like a Venmo afterwards, for €1. You always gotta pay your side with the Dutch. Walkable cities, legalize weed, legalize no car culture, did I mention? A lot of Canadians in this thread. Meanwhile, the actual Dutch, what did we do to you? Seriously, I didn't even know Canadians knew about Dutch existence. I'm extremely confused right now. Sorry, Al Gore, but I don't think you qualify as an emotion. This is BS. You let George Bush in, you're going to Iraq. What the hell did I just read? What is this? Got called a normie for liking the Beach Boys. There is nothing normal about the way I like them. We did it, guys. I think we just found Charles Manson's Twitter account. He really loved the Beach Boys. Probably a little bit too much. Didn't they come up for a cure for your kind? You got a problem with mutants? I meant Canadians. Okay, our neighbors to the north better watch this Fantastic Four member. I know anti-Canadian propagandists when I see one. You know what's crazy is that is from an actual comic. He really said that. Went to the Mongolian rave and nobody knew you. Guess what they're doing at the Mongolian rave too? It's exactly what you'd expect. On a conscious level, I had no idea that Mongols throw raves on horseback, but on a deeper subconscious level, in my heart, I knew that to be the case. This makes me so happy. Keeping up with the old traditions, although I think we kind of should all be a little bit terrified. I move horizontally and vertically. I move diagonally. I move like the previous two pieces. Then there's the knight here. Let's just not even ask the way the knight moves in chess. I don't think we really want to know. I actually never even realized that. It is a little bit odd, including the way, you have to include the L, like the L shape. This is where they can move, but it's a weird L. I don't know. I'm a little bit terrified by this new realization. I don't know how to take this. I'll never look at that piece the same way again. When they need you, I'll look at the axis like Italy, Japan, Finland, Romania, and Hungary. Meanwhile, when you need them. Okay, I feel like this meme is kind of missing one teeny tiny little detail. Just the little fact that one by one, each one of those countries was getting knocked out. Maybe Germany's to blame after all. Meanwhile, General Douglas MacArthur walking to the UN to tell them to nuke China. I love how pumped he was for this. I also love the absolute seriousness in his face right before he was going to propose this horrific plan. What if we oof millions? That seems like a cool idea. I love that this single meme is really what everyone knows about this guy. Did you know? In order to make their accents authentic, the child actors from Harry Potter were forced to grow up in England? I think this is why additional child abuse laws in film were added after these movies. The least they could do. Mongolia plus kebab equals Turkey. Mongolia plus Protestantism equals Hungary. Mongolia plus Adidas equals Bulgaria. Okay, I really need more math equations like this presenting countries and their origin story. I feel like there's still so much to cover. Okay, maybe math isn't so bad after all. Just look at all these complete chads right here. They should honestly just unify. That'd be crazy. True Noble just produced vodka with grain grown right in the exclusion zone. Oh wow, how tasty. Heavy Slavic breathing. I mean, dang. I would love to say that I would never want to try this, but absolutely, I want to try to consume this. That's crazy. Might get the additional side effect of possibly becoming the Incredible Hulk after. Rajshahi Indian restaurant isn't my favorite restaurant. What the hell was this meme about? Wait, tweeted by that restaurant? That is the most insane level of marketing I've ever seen, but also genius. This is what they will do to you if you do not say that their restaurant is the best. Honestly, fair. I don't even blame them. I'm actually kind of depressed that I don't have more knowledge of Indian food. I need to. Tumblr is like, isn't it weird that Christians never think about this fairly obvious implication of their own theology, then proceeds to independently reinvent an 800-year-old heresy that caused 3 separate wars? You'd literally be really surprised at how often this happened. I'm still learning about new ones every day. Big ol' thanks to my patrons. Drew's Argentinian grandpa. Lucas, the Canadian Goose from Avoca.
Drew har förvisats från Sverige för brottet att vara dans.
Amateur Archaeology. Sarsath. Carmel S. Kade DaBeautiful-MEGAN-Underwood. Fredrik Tibblin. Back with the milk. Look out, InquisitorXarius. Sebby, if you hear this, Tambre.